What's Ford's plan for Mustang? ROBOTAXIs continue to lose money, and the sky is not the limit for Hyundai and Kia. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Laura Harris. Welcome to Auto News Now. Coming up, we'll have more on those headlines for you. But first, our lead story on Penske. More earnings this week to tell you about, as Penske Automotive's Q2 net income rose 10% to $376 million. The dealer group recorded its most profitable quarter ever, even with a slight drop in revenue and lower new and used vehicle sales. CEO Roger Penske says that despite the supply chain constraints, demand remains strong, and the company continues to benefit from the diversification of its operations. This was an all-time income record for Penske. For continuing operations before taxes, net income, and earnings per share of any quarter. Meanwhile, GM's second quarter earnings aren't the only low numbers for the automaker. The company's Cruise RoboTaxi unit drives deeper into the red, as the company said it lost $500 million on Cruise during the second quarter. This comes to more than $5 million a day. GM has lost nearly $5 billion since 2018, as it tries to build a robotaxi business in San Francisco. And now, as the automaker's Cruise unit starts charging for rides, the losses are increasing. But turning losses around will depend on some factors GM can't control. Cruise and GM plan to offer a more detailed explanation of the strategy to turn a profit soon. You can read more on these stories in our newsletter, The Daily. To subscribe, go to the More section on our website and click Newsletters on the left side of the screen. The Detroit Auto Show is around the corner. It's a time where automakers show off the latest and greatest vehicles. And this year is no different, as Ford is set to reveal its newest Mustang at this year's show, the 7th generation Mustang Pony, codenamed the S650. The Mustang is expected to begin production in the first half of next year. It's also expected to feature carryover V8 and 4-cylinder EcoBoost engines. The Detroit Auto Show will run from September 14th through the 25th. This is the first auto show in Detroit since January 2019. Beyond the sky's the limit, and two automakers are proving just that, as Hyundai and Kia are shooting not only for the stars, but all the way to the moon, with a new moon mobility project. The Korean automakers say they will collaborate with a group of research institutes to develop mobility solutions for the moon, with a space vision to make electric air vehicles that will take to the sky. The car makers didn't offer specifics about the goal, but they want to expand the scope of human movement experience beyond traditional means of transport and beyond the bounds of Earth. With more EVs on the road, it's more important than ever for EMTs to know how to safely respond to an EV accident. GM is offering training on just that. And our very own Kristen Strakalaitis is at a firehouse in Troy, Michigan, to get a first-hand look at what is being taught.
Firefighters are usually the first to respond during emergency situations. Now that electric vehicles are more prominent on the roads today, General Motors is looking to train first responders on how to properly work with electric vehicles during emergency situations. I'll have more on this story in later first shifts. In the meantime, Laura, back to you.
Thank you, Kristen. That's all we have today for Auto News Now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at AutoNewsTV and online at autonews.com for updates from our reporters all day, every day. I'm Laura Harris. Have a great night, and I'll see you all next time.